what's up, everybody?
Get out of my shadow. You're shadowing me. Thank you. I don't like to be in your shadow.
You literally are never in my shadow. I don't have a shadow.
I look terrifying on the camera.
That's what we want.
I'm in your shadow. Move your head. You big head.
It's spooky season. And by spooky season, I mean it's the very beginning of October.
Incorrect. It's what? The 3rd?
It is the 3rd. It is the very beginning of October.
She has a 3-day...
I hope you guys aren't tired of Emily because she's what...
Sorry if you are.
Because she's what we got. She's what we got. Today is y'all's special day. Today we are doing broken doll makeup on Emily. If y'all follow me on my social media, which you should, last year for Halloween, for one of the days of my Halloween week, I should say, I did a broken doll and everybody was hype about it. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you're excited for spooky season. We've got a lot of fun looks coming up this year. Every upload that I will be doing for the month of October will be a Halloween tutorial, so y'all can get hype. We're gonna have some glam ones, we're gonna have some spooky ones. But the cool thing, and I think this is cool, no one else will probably find it cool.
I don't know what it is, and I don't think it's cool.
I think it's cool because I'm doing it. All of my Halloween tutorials will be done completely with makeup. There will be no SFX stuff used. So you don't need any liquid latex, you don't need any fake blood, you don't need any of that. It's all done with makeup that you theoretically will have in your drawer.
You're going to tell me you got rhinestones in your makeup drawer?
Well, that one is besides, some people might have some rhinestones, and the rhinestones,
You're gonna tell me.
The rhinestones are optional. The whole point of that look is the base makeup itself. I'm gonna put rhinestones on it because I want to. If you want to, put some rhinestones on it. You don't have to.
This concealer took away the foundation. What am I using today, Mom?
Today, for your face, you are using the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation in the color 0.1. This is the palest shade in that foundation. You're welcome.
I thought they had a 0.01.
No, 0.1.
Sure?
Yeah, 0.1 is the pale shade. I am positive.
They came out with new shades over the summer.
Pretty sure that's the only one, but we'll check. You can use a white concealer if you want. Honestly, that would do more brightening than what we ended up going with. You can do that. Totally fine. If you ended up going with foundation shade that pale. Do your normal foundation and concealer. We used the Beauty Bakery Instabake Concealer in Nice Cream. I hate that.
It's a number.
What is it? 18. If you have a matte gray eyeshadow, contour with that. But it looks like, for once in my life, I don't have a gray eyeshadow, which is actually astonishing considering the makeup that I own. The NYX Highlight and Pro, wait. The NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, there we go. So we're gonna make these cheeks really hollow. That's what you want to do. You want to make them hollow.
Make me look like a skinny legend.
So we're contouring. You want to make the face look real hollow, real dead inside. So go ahead and go ham. It doesn't need to be perfect because remember we're going to be putting cracks on top of it. It's not gonna look perfect. Taking a fluffy brush. Take the same shade that you contoured with, and we're gonna pack that into the crease because just like we made the face hollow, we want to do the same with the eyes. Close your eyes. Again, if you had a gray eyeshadow, that would be great.
I'm gonna get up and do some jumping jacks first. Just kidding!
Oh wow, you actually got it. Okay, we're gonna go in with a darker brown. Same contour palette, honestly. You do not, can I help you? You do not need to
It
use...
itches.
You do not need to use different
Do you
palettes.
ever just want to take your eyeball out and itch it?
Do you ever just want to finish a makeup look so you can eat dinner? To make it a little more hollow, a little more spooky time. Taking a white eyeshadow on a packing brush, you're gonna just put that, close your eyes, on the places where we didn't put the brown eyeshadow, essentially. That's it. Easy peasy. Just to keep it really, really bright. I thought of this while I was eating my Wendy's. We're gonna add a little bit more of the contour right under the apple of the cheek to kind of...
That feels so nice.
Give that doll look.
I went from crackhead
to sleep.
to baby.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a little bit of a circle type of thing, because this makes the cheeks look real plump.
You spit.
Our same eyeshadow slash contour shades, and we're gonna start to do the lower lash line. So in doing that, because we need to make the eyes appear really large and doll-like, we're gonna go below the natural lash line. So you have your lash line, go a little bit below it. Wow, she snapped. Wow.
Wait.
Wow. Okay, so open. So we're gonna go down here, connect it from your other eyeshadow on the upper eyelid, and we're gonna take down. This gross feet.
I don't want to talk about them.
Break out your white eyeliner. We're using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Iconic. The legendary. The one, the only. What?
Oh, boy.
I can't. I gotta go. So I'm gonna take this on a detailer brush because I don't trust myself, nor do I trust her. And we're also gonna set it with a white eyeshadow. So if you are wearing this out, it's not gonna look janky. You'll be fine. Thin line all the way around the top.
Do a thin line.
Yes, you do. Take it down to connect here, and then a small line only to your pupil. The black part, so the outer edge of the black part.
I have foundation boogers.
Do what you gotta do, bud. If you do have a little wiggle room with the shape of your brows, she has very defined dark eyebrows, and so it's hard to mess with the shape unless they're covered. But if you can, make them look thin and kind of round.
They're not dark. I have bushy old man eyebrows, and it makes them defined.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. Absurdly bright pink blush.
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 We like a good blush.
We will be using the MAC Sweets for My Sweet blush. Grab your brush. Grab your blush. I hate that. And we're going to go against everything we do in same. We're going against everything we do in makeup. And we're gonna put it right there. Just on the apples of the cheeks. Right there, bud. So it is finally time to move on to the cracks in the makeup. The base makeup is very, very easy. It's the cracks that are a tiny bit difficult. I recommend pulling up a reference picture, whether it is of an actual crack doll, of someone else's makeup, of a picture of this makeup once it's posted, whatever y'all want to do. Start with a black eyeshadow and a small angled brush. Cracks, you need to find the place of impact of where the doll broke. And so in this case, we're gonna use the forehead as a place of impact, like something was thrown at it or she fell on her face, more likely. And so most of the cracks and most of the damage will be up on the forehead, and it'll kind of spread out throughout the face. Wee wee. So this is where we're at this point. You don't need to be exact with all of your breaks, just have them all kind of be cohesive. There's tiny notches because not all of them would be large chunks taken out. There's always going to be little tiny cracks. We've got large gaps. We've got all of them kind of connecting because most will break all in one piece. It's kind of what we're doing. Just kind of wing it. Just kind of go for it. Don't worry about being exact. We've got some going over the nose. We've got this part still looking the most broken because this cheek is about done and it's kind of just barely cracked, whereas the forehead is definitely broken. A little bit over the nose. We're gonna do some over the lips, but we need to recover the lips with foundation. I'm gonna do a little bit in the eye area. And yeah, it's kind of where we're at. So we will speed up and I'm gonna call it good with the cracks at that point. So at this point, what you would do, fill everything in, make sure it's dark. You can do that with liquid liner, you can do that with your eyeshadow. I'm just gonna fill it in with eyeshadow just because that will get dark enough for what we're trying to do here. So I'm gonna make sure everything's dark enough.
Just hold my head, it's so heavy.
We're gonna shade everything. All right, kids, time to shade. So, you're gonna take a light brown eyeshadow, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna shade with a little bit of a gap underneath all of your cracks. Like if there was a shadow hitting them where there is texture. So we're gonna go with a little bit of a gap underneath them. So we're gonna start here, a little bit of a gap. Ooh, way more pigmented than I was prepared for. And then we will blend everything out after we apply all those shades. Clean brush. If you have harsh lines where the shadow is, blend it out.
Just because when you think of porcelain breaking, it doesn't actually have a lip to create. The only reason that you have the shadows because it's placed further back.
Right, that makes sense. Stonks. So should I use like a shimmery highlight or should I just use matte white?
Just matte white, because the ceramic's not going to be shimmery.
That's what I thought. So, because of the things I just learned.
So like here, like anywhere that they're...
Where it's lifted. Okay. So we're going to put a matte white in the places where you would typically highlight where the skin is just, and where there's bone structure that is naturally lifted, right? So,
because with ceramic, which is what these dolls are made out of, when it breaks, there's not going to be a lip where it tears or where it pulls and it buckles and everything. It's going to be a shift.
It's further back than the natural flatness.
And so that's where those shadows and highlights are from.
Makes sense. So we do highlight paint here. So we have done the hardest part, which was the cracks, the shading, and the highlighting. So now, time to finish up, which is pretty stuff. So we're gonna do false eyelashes. So the eyelashes we're gonna be using, we've got the Pure Pro eyelashes in Bombshell. And then for the lower lashes, we're gonna be using the Ardell Wispy Clusters, and we're just gonna use the short ones. And if you think more than two clusters will be better, go for it. Yeah. Right, last step, kiddos. Should still have product left on here, shouldn't you? Okay. Gets mad at me for not doing all of the makeup. Proceeds to take the makeup away from me.
Cause you're using the wrong side of the beauty blender.
I didn't know which side you put your foundation on. So cover your lips. If they're not already covered with foundation, cover them with foundation so they're completely neutralized. For the lips, we're gonna create the really small doll lips, and that's why we covered her natural lip. For the color, I'm gonna be using the Clinique Quick Liner for lips in Intense Cosmo. And so what we're going to do, we're gonna find the spot where we want the lips to end and draw a straight line down. Gets mad at me for not doing all of the makeup.
You got little heart lips?
Yep. Proceeds to take the makeup away. Ladies and gentlemen, there she is. That is our first Halloween look of the season. It is our beautiful little crack doll. I think she looks great. I think that when I do this makeup on myself and like I'm not like actually trying to instruct people how to do it, it is a very fast look. It's very, very easy. Simple techniques to learn. And so I think if you guys are rushed or you don't want to do something super elaborate but still cool looking, I think this is a very good option. So that is all I have for you guys this week. Thanks for being a pretty doll on my channel. Once again, Miss Emily.
Look how little my lips get.
We're gonna do a montage. We're gonna take a picture, or 7.
This makes my front 2 teeth look gigantic. It also makes me realize that I only talk with one side of my mouth.
Yeah, you do. It's great.
Yikes.
What do you think of your crack doll makeup, Em?
I really like the eyelashes.
The lashes look awesome.
That's my favorite.
The eye makeup is your favorite, so not the, I hate everything that's happening. She's touching my foot with her foot. So everybody, that is it for this week's video. Like this video if you enjoyed the crack doll makeup and you're excited for the rest of the month and all of the fun Halloween looks we have. Make sure you're subscribed and you stay subscribed and you ring the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new Halloween tutorial, because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. So, that's all I got. I will see you guys in next week's video. See you later.